Howdy, howdy ho. Yeah, this topic's been covered by others, including myself. So we're gonna skip the parts that everyone knows. Yes, the Steam Deck is 4 times as powerful as the Switch. Yes, the Switch is 5 years old. No, the Steam Deck will never outsell the Switch. It simply does not have the brand power or legacy to do it. As you know, I'm working on my review, but part of the reason for this video is simple. The more I play with my big black deck, the more I realize how terrible the Switch was when it released 5 years ago. Let's start this by coming off the Wii U. The Wii U had a built-in webcam and mic, and thanks to their efforts with Wii U Chat, had the ability to do video calls right out of the box. Granted, there wasn't proper voice chat in the system, but conversely they had Miiverse, which allowed you to do community posts and draw art. The Switch released with none of that. Somehow we went from baby steps towards voice chat and communication to a system that has none. That's right, the Wii U released more capable of communication with your friends than the Switch. So now you're thinking, the past, deal with it, like you're a real internet tough guy. Except comes the Steam Deck using ideas already spearheaded by the Wii U.
It's probably you.
That was me, he says.
It's probably you.
Yes, I can voice chat with someone directly from the Steam Deck without a headset. This is literally something the Switch should have done and could have done that the Steam Deck perfectly demonstrates is possible. And that doesn't even speak to the general headset support it has, where I can just pair up a Bluetooth headset or plug a headset right into the top. Go ahead, tell me how this wouldn't have been possible 5 years ago, or just admit that the Steam Deck destroys the Switch on one of the most basic features in gaming. Heck, did you know you can even send stickers, memes, and videos to each other in chat? I get it, the Switch's detachable Joy-Con mean you can dock the system and play lop-eyed puppy controller style. This came at a cost of making the Joy-Con unergonomic, right? Except that's the lie. The aftermarket has already made more ergonomic Joy-Con. And I have no doubt the aftermarket can make... I can't do this seriously. More ergonomic... And I have no doubt the aftermarket could make more ergonomic versions for motion control, even if that's more expensive. No, seriously, I cannot do these motions. Why did I think this was funny? No, seriously, these Joy-Con ain't comfortable, and I know. I tried to force myself to like these. You may not like the look of the Steam Deck, and while it does way more than the Switch, I've used it for hours without having to stretch my hands from fatigue. Yes, this point crosses over into my review, but in regards to the Switch, Nintendo handheld fans are simply dealing with it whether they want to admit it or not. The Steam Deck actually makes handheld gaming comfortable, while the Switch does it simply because there's a market that wants it. Two very different design philosophies, but the Steam Deck's ergonomics simply destroy the Switch. Look, this part's actually pretty obvious. Steam gives you access to a literal shit ton of games you don't get on the Switch. You'll find there are more games you can't play on the Switch than there are games on the Switch you can't play on PC. But wait, there's more! Thanks to how often the Steam Deck has me checking the store, there's also an entire genre. I can't show it, so I'll just say it. I had no idea there was a whole porn game market, and none of that comes to the Switch or any console. Yeah, you don't care. Or maybe you're scared you'll expand dong into the nasty underside edge of your toilet seat while playing on the crapper. The other argument people have is they simply have a PC for all this. And that's funny, because it's all a matter of perspective. If you only have a Switch and a PC, then every game that's on your PC that's not on your Switch is a PC exclusive for you. So if you've ever played your Switch on the go, now you have access to all those other games you couldn't play on the go. The Steam Deck fills this hole. Notice how I haven't even mentioned emulation? The library of games available to the Steam Deck simply destroys the Switch. And I'm a guy whose top 2 franchises require me to have a Nintendo system. I'm gonna close on a very simple statement. The Switch does handheld gaming as a convenience for me. The Steam Deck makes handheld gaming inviting. I'll see you next time on the Gaming 5.